Dealing with errors in Python programming goes beyond just recognizing them. It involves diagnosing the root cause, debugging, and finding appropriate solutions. If I show you these codes here, at first I have loaded the data frame, then run the second portion of the code. We got an error. The error looks much confusing unless you are a pro programmer, right? Here we are trying to impute the missing values of education, then wanted to create advanced visualization of education with age variable of the respondents in the data. However, definitely you can solve the error, but what if it is possible within seconds? Here we need ChatGPT. So in this section, we will use ChatGPT to tell us where the mistakes we made. So we know how to tell ChatGPT to get our job done, right? So at first, we have to copy the entire code. Then we need to go to ChatGPT, and this is the ChatGPT command box. You can see a send a message written here. So at first, we have to write that this is my Python code. Then you have to press the shift key in your keyboard, then click on the enter or return button. This will enable you to get the next line of this command box. However, here we will paste our code. We have to put the second block of our entire command block, which is we need to tell ChatGPT what is the error is showing. So we can say that display error, and we can go to our Jupyter notebook and we can copy the error is saying. Just copy it and paste it here. So we have complete our second blocks, and then the final block where we will tell ChatGPT what we need. So at first we want ChatGPT to show us where we made mistakes in our code, right? So I can simply tell ChatGPT that show me where I made mistake in my code. Now hit enter. And you can see that ChatGPT providing us where I have made my mistake, right? So ChatGPT is telling us that the error you are encountering, that is this, is happening because the simple imputer, and it is telling that simple imputer expects a 2D array as the input, and I am providing 1-day array in my education column. I need to reshape the 1-day array into 2D array before passing it into the imputer. Then ChatGPT showing me the example actually where I made the mistakes. It is showing that I need to reshape to a 2D array by using double brackets. It is also saying to use double brackets to select education column as a data frame with a single column, which is effectively a 2D array. Finally, it is telling me the rest of my code looks fine and should work once I have fixed the issue with the input with the simple imputer. In this case, we only need the correct code. So we can easily write that give me the correct code revising my entire code. Now just hit enter. And you can see that ChatGPT providing us the correct code by revising my code where any kind of mistakes might be happened. So you can see the code. It is also providing us some instruction as well. It is telling us to remember to replace df with the actual name of your data frame containing the data you are working with. The main change here, it is the line where the education column is selected for imputation. This ensures that education column is 2D and require the simple imputer. However, let's just copy the code, go to our Jupyter notebook, delete our this code and paste the new code. Now let's run the code. Wow, we got our interactive advanced visualization we wanted from our code. We can see that we got age distribution by education level. We can see this and we can interact with our data and our visualization as well. we have corrected our entire code and we got the correct code by removing the part where we made mistakes. We got what we wanted. And now we will ask ChatGPT to improve our code by making it short and easy enough. So just copy the code, go to ChatGPT, and first of all, tell ChatGPT that this is my code, and then paste your code. Then just tell ChatGPT what you want, because we are not dealing with any mistakes here, so we do not need to use the second sub blocks in our command right now. So just tell ChatGPT that give me more improved and readable code by shortening my code. Now just hit enter. And now you can see that in some cases our code gets shorter. At first, in our previous code, we imported so many Python packages, but in this code, we just need to import 3 packages from Python libraries. Then we have used 3 lines of code to impute the missing values in the education variable by the most frequent values, in other words, the mode values of education variable. This is converted into 1 line of code by using the dot fill na method, and it is telling to use the mode value in the education variable to replace any missing values. So just copy the code, go to Jupyter Notebook and paste it into another cell. We'll see whether our code works now. Just run the code. And yes, our code works perfectly, providing us the similar result. But now our code is more readable, our code is shorter. So this is how you can use ChatGPT to improve your any kind of code. Doesn't matter whether it is very hard, very big, or at all. That's all. Thank you.